Hi, everyone, and welcome to, I think this is the last Canva update. I actually lied. I don't have 5, I have 6 Canva templates for you today. So the daily, quarterly did work out. I don't think we did that before, so I could be wrong. I've been going live so much, I don't even remember, and I've been like looking at so many files. But I'm super excited. This is pretty much the end. I think everything else that we tried to put in there didn't really work. And there were some weird quirks with Canva too, and I'll talk about that today. Hey, Sharice. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. So I'm just going to share the whole thing so you can see everything. So if you're new here and you're not sure what's going on, I'm Lisa from Pretty Fabulous, and we have converted every single planner template that we could from Adobe InDesign into Canva. So I just want to make it obvious too. Oh, hey, Kashima. How cool is that name, right? So glad you're here. So basically there's a lot of talk about like the Canva rules on, using different elements and other things and the rules. So 100% every single template that I have created for you was designed by me using Adobe InDesign. So it used absolutely 0 elements from Canva. So you can download it, you can do whatever you want with it. You don't have to worry at all about Canva's licensing because we didn't use any Canva elements at all. I used the text tool and we use like maybe a shape tool for like a circle, a square, lines, but everything else that you see is from somewhere else. So you don't have to worry about reading Canva's rules for like licensing and legal and commercial licensing and all that. Don't worry about it. So every single one of my templates, you are 100% welcome to sell that as your own, right? So I don't make planners at all because I feel like that's a conflict of interest. Like, why would I sell you a template that I'm selling too? They're meant for you to use either as is. So you could sell it as a printable PDF. You could sell it you could have it printed, or you could use it for client work and just say, hey, here's a design. Do you want me to make some changes for you or whatever you want? Or you can edit it and put your own stuff in. The only thing that you can't do is sell it as an InDesign file because then I'm competing with myself, right? Because I'm the one selling the InDesign like master template. But otherwise, you can do anything you want with any of these files. So feel free to use them however you want. Is it a Canva link where we can edit? Yeah. So once you edit it, it's going to like import it into your account. I'm going to show you right now. So let me go to share screen. You'll see a weird picture in picture thing. There we go. Let me move this one over. All right. So when you're inside of, let's go back. When you were inside Pretty Fabulous, when you're in Thrivecart, which is just lisaseifer.thrivecart.com, I don't know if you can log in that way, but if you've ever signed up for anything, you should be able to log in. It's a little annoying. That's the only like quirk of Thrivecart is there's no like master login for it. But if you can't log in, just let me know and I will send you a link. So when you log into one thing, it's kind of like all roads lead into Rome. You will get this Thrivecart dashboard. And in here, it kind of puts all of your courses and your templates together. So this is a dummy account I created that I gave access to a bunch of stuff. So if we're looking for weekly, which is what we're doing today, I usually just do Control F on the site and I put in the word weekly. And you can see I have a lot of weekly templates in here. But the one you're looking for here is the one that's called Weekly Planner. I should make this plural because there's 5 templates in here. So when you go in here, just like normal, like you've always seen for all of my templates, you will see where it says, whoops, let me take that off the screen. There we go. You will see where it says, here's your InDesign files, right? And here's your past covers, here's the JPEGs, here's how to edit them. Don't panic, because that's what I do. I like scroll down and I'm like, where is the Canva link? Look over to the left side because it's just like Teachable setup. And there is a section called Canva file. So in here, that first section is called Editable Canva file link. So here, step 1 just says, sign up for Canva or make sure you're logged into your Canva account so then you can use this. And you can use the free version. You don't need the pro for these. And then here are all of your links. So I did 1 and 2. So let's do number 3 because I didn't pull that one up yet. So if I do number 3, it'll say this template created by Pretty Fabulous was shared with you. Start designing now. And so you can do one of 2 things. You can look through this file and you can say, oh, this was totally the design I was looking for. I want it. Or you can be like, oh, this wasn't what I want. And then you don't download it to your Canva account. So it doesn't like, I don't know how your Canva account is, but right now, just doing the templates, my Canva account is like, I don't know. I can't really, it's hard to organize things in there. So if you're the same way and you're like, I don't want to just clog it up with a bunch of stuff, you don't have to. But if you do decide to use it, you can just click use template and then it will open up magically into your own Canva account. So this is your copy right here where it says copy of. So you can do whatever you want with it. It doesn't affect the master. It doesn't do anything. And you can see right here where it says try Canva Pro. This is my free Canva account. So there is no reason at all that you need to upgrade to the Pro. You can use all of these with the free account. Because like I said, they're all 100% just my design. So in here, so I've given you also all of those different covers. So if you downloaded, let's go back, where it says download past Canva covers, you can download this. It's going to download that zip file for you. And we're going to open that zip file. And then inside of there, whoops, sorry, that's not, I have like 1,000 things open. There's your alternate files. So over here, these are the past 2022 files. So let's say I really just like this file or this one or this one. It doesn't really matter whichever file you want to use instead. You could go ahead and delete that and you get that horrible like Goldilocks, I don't know, in the forest. I don't know why. It like really annoys me when I have Canva templates that have that in there. I'm like, why did you even bother making a template? But anyways, you can take one of these files and you can just drag and drop it over into this file. So if I liked this one better, I could drag this over here. And now that is my background. Same thing if I wanted to use this one because I like this file better. I can drag and drop this one over here and now it is my back cover. So you can try out different back covers that you want so that you can personalize this and make it whatever style that you want. Same thing with these. You can change this font over here. You can change the color. You can change the size, all of these other great things that I feel like I never really do like an extensive tutorial on this because the whole point of Canva is that you don't need a tutorial. It's just kind of, it should feel like using Microsoft Word, right? Except maybe a little better for layouts, right? So forever, I know if you were like me, you were like trying to make Microsoft Word happen for like whatever you wanted to have done. But anyways, you can go through. Now, the only thing is because there are no parent pages inside of Canva, this is like not a concept that they have. If you change January 2023 to, let's say, I don't even know, this scripty font, because you're like, I just want it to look more scripty. You will have to go through and change it to that scripty font all the way through every single time. So that's just one quirk of Canva. I don't know a faster way or a tool or anything inside there that does that for you. So that might take a little bit of time, but otherwise, you should feel free that you can edit these colors, the text, all of that stuff. If we go to planner layout number 4, and don't worry, I'll come back to 1 and 2. Same thing, you can browse through here, see if you want to use it, click the use template at the bottom. And then once you click use template, then you can do all those same things that you were doing before. Oh, Charisse, do you know if there is a simple way to do a massive color change versus having to click every line and change the color? I do not. If anyone else knows, definitely let us know. As far as I know, they don't have styles, which is something that you are able to set up inside of Adobe InDesign. So I don't know of setting up a style. I didn't really see that as an option anywhere in here. But again, this is only week 3 of me using Canva. So maybe I will figure out a way once I finish putting together that advanced Canva course. But for right now, I have not found anything. So this file, again, if you don't like this January, so this is like a style thing. If you don't like that the date or the month name is under the number, you can change this around and move this up. You can change the colors and the fonts. And don't worry, someone asked me this before. I tested this out. These are premium fonts that I have uploaded, some of these. And so if you have the file, and even though you have the free version, you can still use that premium font in your free version. You don't have to worry about upgrading or having any issues. I think with fonts, they can't really tell whether it's like a paid for font or a free font. And especially because I uploaded the font, I think it's fine. I think it's only maybe when I use one of Canva's premium fonts, but I didn't do that. I always uploaded my own fonts. So then it would be fine to use. But yeah, so you can change all of these things around. So if you want to make this pink or green, blue, yellow, etc. So that was number 4. So let's go to number 5. So number 5 is a rose gold. Slip through there. And there was just something a little weird. I don't know. It's like some weird quirk in Canva. And I gave this to someone else to fix because every time, so 2 things. This file almost did not happen. This took like, I think 3 of us tried doing it, me and then like 2 other designers, because we'd only get to like May or June, and then it would like cut us off and not let us add extra pages. So because of that, we kept changing the design so it would have like, I guess, less stuff. I think each of these lines, for some reason, in Canva counted as data towards like the file size. And Canva kept telling us, hey, you can't do that. Your file's too big. We're not going to save it. So because of that, what we did is we uploaded this, as you can see, as one image, right? And then the lines just kind of were another image. So the lines, can you edit them? No. So if there's something that can't be edited on any of the Canva files, I 100% promise I didn't do that to on purpose. Like I wasn't trying to like hide a design or something. It's just because like after a few try Canva just wouldn't take it, right? Like it was too much data. So you can still edit the text, you can still move things around, delete buckets or boxes, I mean, but some things again, like that, you just can't edit because it wouldn't allow me to do that. So somebody has a question. Darlene, is there a way to change all of one color in one document? No, not that I know of. Oh, wait, Canva tip, Kashima. You can set your brand documents and with it also headlines. And with a click on style, you can apply this to the whole document. Look at that. Thank you, Kashima. You know, I did not use the, she's right. I didn't use the brand style guide because that's mostly for sharing with the team. And because I am a team of 1, I didn't really see a need to do that, but there is a way if you have now to do that. You do, like Kashima said, keep in mind, you need to have Canva Pro. If you have the Canva free version, it's not going to work. That trick she's telling you. Bianca, if you click on a color and you want to change all the similar colors to that one, it will ask to change all. Will it? Because it didn't ask me that. Let's try that again. What file was that we were looking at? Is it this one? Okay, so if I want to change this to purple, see, it didn't ask me. I wonder if that's like a feature that only gets asked inside of Pro. Because it's changing my color, but it's not asking me if I want to change it. Oh, wait, look, add colors to your brand kit. Oh, nope, look. So you can add colors to your brand kit just like she said, but it says try it free for 30 days. So you do need Pro. All right. What else do we have? The same applies to colors. You can replace a specific color throughout the document. So Kashima, do you know, is that Pro? I think that's a Pro only feature. Charisse, the Canva Pro, but not sure about how to do that. I don't know how to do that either. I think, Charisse, you can just go to where I was inside of that brand one. Why can't I move the screen? You can go into that brand kit. Oops, where was I? Oh, no, I don't want to upload a picture myself. Templates, text, uploads, elements. I think you can just go into brand kit and then from there, it's going to let you make those changes. I can't even find the brand kit option again. And again, this is the free version. It's not the pro. Um, it's also Kashima. It's also, thank you, Kashima. All right. I have pro. It doesn't, I have pro. It doesn't ask me. Yeah, it doesn't ask me either. I wonder, Kashima, is that a setting? We should have Kashima come on here. Because it didn't ask me either. Yes, a pro only feature. Sharice, are you a Planner Pixie member? So we're trying to change colors of the lines on the weekly, hourly. Design 5. You cannot change the colors of the lines on the weekly, hourly, Sharice, because of the fact that I was not able to upload those lines in that week 5, like I was saying. It wouldn't make the file. So where is it? This one? You cannot change the colors of those lines. You can't. It's just not possible in Canva. You'd have to go back into, you could do one of two things. You could change this in another program or in another, like in Adobe InDesign, and then export just those lines and then add them back in here to the file like we did. But right now, there's no way to do that inside of Canva at all. Sorry. Kashima. If so, then write to me in circle and I'll explain to you. Great. Fooey. Yes, I am afflicted. Yeah, she is. All right. Let's go back. I said I had one more for you. So I also have the daily. So let's go back over here. So again, if I just search for the word daily, Control F, it's a little faster. So there's a 200-page limit for Canva. However, the quarterly came in quarters, right? There were like 4 quarterly planners. So when I created this, when we first did Adobe InDesign, the reason I did quarterly is because I thought, well, you could sell them, because I saw a couple other people that sell their planners as quarterly planners. Usually they're undated, but not all the time. And so this way people could, in theory, just kind of try out your planner and see if they like it. Or even like as we get later into the year, even though your quarterly planner may be $50, but the full year planner is only $20, psychologically, people are like, well, I don't want to pay $20 for the whole year because half of the planner's like done, right? Because it's July. But I will totally pay $50 for this third quarter planner because I could use all the pages. I don't even know what the thought process is, but they like that's totally how people think. And I think like that sometimes too. So, anyways, all of these are Canva links to each of these different quarters, the first, second, third, and fourth. So you can, go through this and see what you like. And again, I think having Canva Pro is probably a major advantage because if you want to change this color, right, from purple to pink, you're going to have to do that 365 times, right, for all of your quarterly planners. That's just how it works. So if you're not familiar with these quarterly planners, they are dailies. So every day gets its own day, but I really wanted it to be like, I don't know why. I just thought it would be better if it had icons and pictures. So you have your morning, afternoon, evening. Over here, you have this little icon. And again, you can't really change. You can swap out new icons. So like if I didn't want this icon, you can see a little space there. If you wanted to use, I guess, one of the elements inside of here, you could go ahead and do that. What do we want? Maybe we'll say a latte. I feel like lattes are cute. Yeah, pumpkin spice latte. Here we go. So I can throw a pumpkin spice latte in there or not. Oh, remove watermark. I guess I got a premium. I grabbed a premium object, of course. So anyways, you can put your latte over here. Let's just get rid of this because this is a different size. And then you would just have to copy and paste that every time you see one of these dates. Or you could put words there. I just thought it was cuter to have an icon. Anyways, this is how the layout works. So this is Monday. Let's go back to Monday. Monday has morning, afternoon, evening. It has a little section for notes. It has this section where we're now putting our pumpkin spice latte. And then it has like dinner plans. Usually like, I feel like meal planning to plan out breakfast, lunch, and dinner is just like way too much. But if you only have to plan out dinner, that's usually that's easier. The little water things to fill up, little exercise reminder. And this was like, it could be gratitude, it could be relationships, it could just be self care, self love, anything. It's kind of open ended. That's kind of why I like this layout. It's very open to interpretation. Anyways, this is the Tuesday layout, which is kind of mirroring that, right? So now you have Monday afternoon, morning, afternoon, and evening on the right. And then you have your clipboard, which is our pumpkin spice latte over here. I feel like maybe someone, I don't know if I have time. I feel like someone should just make a pumpkin spice latte planner, right? Like you should take one of these planners, retheme it as PSL, and I think it will sell like crazy. Anyways, so that's Wednesday, and then Thursday goes back to that. Friday goes back to the left, and then Saturday, Sunday is combined into one, which again, I don't know who invented the calendar, but they obviously did not think of planner designers when they had that in mind because we have 7 days of the week instead of an even 6. So Saturday, Sunday looks a little different because in theory, your weekends are for relaxing. So there's activities, projects, notes, and then again, just open to interpretation with these little icons all around here. So that is the quarterly. So each of the quarterlies look kind of the same. The only difference is, so this is January. When we jump to February, we get a different color. And then when we jump to March, we get another different color. And so the same thing happens too. Let's jump to that second quarter file. Same thing inside of here, has a different cover, even though it looks similar, so it kind of matches. And again, you're going to get a different color for April, which is like a bright pink. And then if we drop down to May, you get a bright teal. And then back to April, June is another color. So it's kind of trying to also use colors to signify that it's a new month. So that is the quarterly that is now available as well. So let's see. Does anyone have any other questions? Sharice, Lisa, ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So yeah, I could definitely see having Canva Pro. And I did ask 100%. I asked if brand kits could be shared. Like there's no share link for brand kits for some reason among people. They can only be shared if you're like on my team. I don't know why that is. Well, I guess obviously like, you can share everything in Canva. I don't know why. I feel like they should make that as an image. Kashima, Lisa, can you change the image style, the lines in the Canva via edit? Oh, you can change the image style, the lines in Canva via edit image. Oh, all right. Look at that. Kashima is I'm just going to say Kashima stands for Canva resident expert. Let's see. Sharice, I'm waiting for you to teach us how to make stickers in Canva and then cut with Cricut. Oh, stickers. Yeah, I'm very excited about stickers. How to cut with Cricut. There's a tutorial, Sharice, on my channel for Cricut on how to use the full page paper hack. I don't know if you have that, but there's a Photoshop. I know you're like, we're going back to Adobe. I guess I could make it for Cricut, but there's a Photoshop file that will do the full page hack for you. I will actually make a note. I will make that I'll see if I can make that full page hack in Cricut. I'm not sure, only because I don't know if you need to be able to print to the edges with a full bleed. So full page hack, Cricut. Make it in Canva. All right. Let's see. Kashima, I love your designs. Oh, thanks. That's so nice. Create a planner pixie team. Yeah, I don't even know how teams work. I don't know. I will look into that. Again, I am like literally, what's today? Wednesday. I think Sunday will be like the end of my 3 weeks of ever using Canva. Everybody who knows who's ever come to anything that I do, whenever I get a Canva question, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I've never used that app. And I used to give you JPEGs. Like you'll see in all of the InDesign files, it will say InDesign plus JPEGs. And I was like, if you want to use this in Canva, just upload the JPEG and then copy over it with text. I used to say that all the time. So yeah. I know. So can we buy your planners on Canva? No. So that's a great question. So Canva has what's called the Canva Creator Program. And And this is why I think I talked about this during the kickoff. I was really annoyed because they announced it during their kickoff, literally like last week. I think it was last week or the week before. And they were like, oh my God, we have this awesome, amazing Canva creator program. And I was like, okay. And I applied, and the guy, so no one wrote me, no one wrote me. And then finally, someone wrote me and asked me to sign up to be an affiliate. And I was like, yeah, I really don't care about the affiliate. I wanted to be a Canva creator to like sell my templates to your shop. And they're like, oh, we've shut that down. So I was like, okay, well, you just announced it. And they're like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. He was like, because he was from the affiliate department. He's like, it's on hold, I guess. Which, keep in mind, the last time Canva tried to do, I don't think Canva likes to partner with designers. The last time Canva partnered with designers, they had reached out to a ton of people. I think this was just last year in 2021, and they are 2020. And they said, hey, you are also amazing at Canva. We're going to call you Canva certified professionals. And then you had all these people who were so excited. They're like, oh, I'm a Canva certified professional. And then fast forward a couple months, they were like, okay, we're going to make a big announcement for you. And then they were like, we've actually decided to cancel the entire program. It's like, it's all ixnayed and canceled. It doesn't exist. Just like pretend it never happened. So I think, if you are a designer, and you were really into Canva, I think that's great. And I think you could create templates that you can sell on your own site. I think you could, teach courses or start a YouTube channel and stuff like that. But I would not get at all excited or invested personally or professionally or anything in Canva helping to support you, because like, I think with their past actions and like just the lack of communication, I think they're really geared towards helping end users who know nothing about design, not really building up that design team. Now, that's not to say it will change in the future, but if you're a designer, right, and you're like looking for a tool to like really hold on to and like champion, I don't think Canva is it. Like, just giving you advice as another designer, Adobe 100% is the better way to go. And I know you don't want to hear that because you guys all love Canva and that's why we're here. But if you are just an end user and you're just looking to make some changes, Canva's great. If you are a designer and you'd like to be like me and create other designs for other people to use, and templates, then I don't think that Canva's like the platform you want to choose. So that's all I'll say. So um oh, do you prefer Canva or Adobe? I definitely 100% am team Canva. However, I do believe, like I was saying before, I used to be team PicMonkey, like back in 2015. I love that application. But, Canva has grown and they're popular and a lot of people love it. And there's no reason, I mean, I'm not a Canva hater, so there's no reason for me not to convert all of my files to something you can use, right? Like, I didn't set out to be like, I did kind of set out to be Adobe InDesign only, but if other tools can do the job, that's great. And, we were talking the other day, someone was in my inbox about Affinity Publisher and asking if you can edit my templates in Affinity Publisher. Yeah, 100%. You can take the older format, the .idml files, they will work in Affinity Publisher. I have a copy of Affinity Publisher, right? It's like so inexpensive. I think it's like $59. And if you wait, like just wait, because we're already almost October. I guarantee they will do a Black Friday sale and Affinity Publisher will be like half the price. I think I bought it for like $30 or whatever last year. So just wait. Affinity Publisher will be less expensive if you're thinking of trying that out. And it pretty much does everything that Adobe InDesign can do. And not only that, Affinity Publisher like has this coming soon. And again, who knows when that could be? It could be next year, next decade, next millennia. I don't know. But they said that they're coming out with a version for the iPad. So, again, I think you should use the platform that works best for you. However, just know that Canva does have limitations. And if you're a designer, I don't think that's like the best one to partner with. So, and I am actually looking into Adobe Express, which is a free, I believe it's still free. It might be $10, but I thought it was free. That also is just like Canva, and it's supposed to be like a Canva killer or whatever they're saying. So it is the same concept where you can drag and drop. I don't know if it has a page limit, so I'm going to try to put stuff in there. I know it's another Adobe product, but it's not InDesign, it's not Photoshop. It's meant to be a competitor to Canva, so it's easier to use. And if it doesn't have all the limitations that we're seeing inside of Canva, then for a lot of these designs where I'm not able to make them available to you, I think Adobe Express might be a good alternative. However, Canva Docs is coming out later this year, so we'll see. That might have less restrictions. So that was a very long way for me to say I'm working on stuff. So, um, let's see. What else? Question. Charisse, you need to find and follow Lakeisha Sarba. She's a certified Canva creator. She knows all things Canva. Oh, just so you know, there's no such thing as certified Canva creators anymore. She must be from that old guard where when they still had the program. But thank you. I think we should all just follow along. It sounds like she is a Canva guru. Kashima, yes, that was with me. Oh, yeah, that was with you. Yeah, I think Affinity's great. Chocolate Affinity is like Adobe. I've never heard of it. Yeah, they're a tiny company. I don't think for some reason they're not that popular. I was talking to some of my other people at Adobe and they were like, I've never heard of Affinity either. But yeah, you could give it a try. Again, I would wait for Black Friday because they're gonna have a sale. And it's a one-time fee. So you just pay once and you have it forever, which is kind of like what people like. All right, so that's a wrap on everything I was able to create inside of Adobe from Adobe InDesign into Canva. If so, let me show you. If I was not able to create something, which did happen, I did put a note in there for you. I'm just double checking. It's a couple other files. I think I was able to do the rose gold annual and the rose gold monthly. The weekly I'm still having issues with. I gave it to another person to try again today. But if I have something like here, discontinued lead magnet. So if you go into the lead magnet, it will have a little note here on the left that says there is no Canva version of this file. And it will say that this design is just too old and was originally sunset in 2018. So I explained to you, like when you're looking through all of these templates that you get access to as a member of Planner Pixies, you can look. Not everything has Canva in it. But if it does, it will have a note. I know you're like, can you update? I am trying to update all of these little sort of cover photos. But as you can see, they're a different size. Every time I switch platforms from like, I think originally we were on Thinkific and then we went to Podia and now we're on Thrivecart. Every time I switch platforms, like the sizing dimensions of everything changes. I wish the whole world could like agree on like a standard size. Like everything should just be square. I feel like that would just be easier. Anyways, the point is I will try to add little Canva or InDesign like little logos onto the fronts of these when I go to update. That'll probably be a project for next month. But I'll try to do that for you so then you can see right away at a glance. But until then, you will have to click into these different ones to see whether or not it's available. So like, I think, yeah, like some of these are available. The academic wasn't, but some of these were available as Canva files. And so you'll see just a whole section over here for Canva. So all right. Does anybody have anything else? Anything else you want to talk about? You know, I always like to chat. Sharice. She is from the old Canva team. She stays current on the changes and teaches them to end users. Very cool. Anyways, I want to thank you for all your content. Your tutorial really helped at the time I was learning design. Keep up the good work. Aw, thanks. All right. So next week, my parents are visiting. And I haven't seen my parents in, I want to say like 3.5 years because of, well, I think it's happened to everybody because of COVID. And then I've been having issues with like being sick. And then I can't travel because it like gives me motion sickness and then I get sick, which is never pleasant when you're trapped on an airplane. So my parents are finally visiting next week. So I probably won't be doing a lot next week. So tomorrow at this same time, we are hosting the Planner Pixies open house. So everyone's invited if you're not already a member, so you can see kind of like what's in there. And it's also going to be like a dual new member orientation because I have moved things around since the original new member orientation went up. So that's tomorrow at noon. In case you're thinking about joining or you're just like not sure if you like what's in there, because the price for the founders rate, which was set I think back in April when we first launched this, it is finally going up now that all the Canva templates are in there. So this Friday is the last day to join at the founders rate. So just to help you like see what's inside, because I really haven't done a video updating that, just come back tomorrow here at this channel and we'll walk through that. And obviously everybody new to Planner Pixie should come too, because it's like a new member orientation. All right. Oh, wait, one more. And just to let people know, if you have a declared charity in your country, you can have Canva Pro for free. Oh, I know nothing about that. um, I joined today. Best decision. Aw, thanks, Kashima. There's also something weird I saw because when I was looking at Canva Pro, there are people that are setting up teams. I don't even know if this is legal. They're like, how to get Canva Pro for free. And then there's these teams. You just join someone's team and then everybody gets Canva Pro for free because they joined this team. Anyways, I don't know if Canva is going to crack down on that, or if they even can, or they understand what's going on. But yeah, I've seen a lot of those going around. So, anyways, I hope everyone's having a wonderful and fabulous middle of the week, and I will talk to everybody tomorrow. I'll see you back here tomorrow, same time. All right. Bye, everyone.